Hi Stonewall, I'm Onyx TV. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. Glad to have you. Today is Series Thursday, and once again, spoiler warning for Sunrise on the Reaping. The 75th Hunger Games Arena was specifically designed for individual tributes. Now, one thing that we have to clear up right away for this series is how is this even possible? After all, Plutarch has a line of arenas aren't built in a day. But the thing about these is that Snow is the president of these games. If he has specific things planned or has something that he wants done, it happens. Most likely, the idea of a clock-based arena has been in the works for a while, but the specifics and the flavor, Snow personally made sure got added in there, because he's just a sadistic little, you know what, sometimes. But back to my specific theory of each zone is designed to specifically target different tributes or specifically to draw them in or kind of just give them payback. Well, let's look at zone number 12. Every single time the clock hits 12, this tree gets struck. Who won his games by electrocuting his competition? Beatty. And going over to the 1 o'clock zone, Bloodrain. Joanna walked out of her arena soaked in the blood of the other tributes. And then we can move over to the 2 o'clock. The Fog. Poisonous fog that gives people paralysis and death if exposed too long. Whose arena was very heavily poisonous? And who was supposed to be in these games, according to the Reaping? Haymitch. Once again, spoiler warning for Sunrise on the Reaping, it was a completely poisonous arena. Everything mundane was deadly. That fog looks pretty mundane to me. Then, Zone 4. These monkeys are specifically described as having sharp, deadly teeth. Who won her games by ripping someone's throat out? Well, she's in there. And then there is Mockingjay Zone, or, well, I should say Jabberjay. Who had a massive strategy in the game by signaling her allies using Mockingjays, which Jabberjays made Mockingjays, who is the symbol of the rebellion? Katniss. Now, listed other ones, there's a lot of more speculation, but let's skip to Zone 10, the Wave. Now, for those who don't know or are unaware of this, Annie Cressida, who was originally rigged for these games, won them by being an amazing swimmer when the arena was flooded. A massive wave hits every single time at 10. And now, this one is more speculation because none of the actual tributes see it, but Zone 11 is kind of described as having deadly insects. Now, this one is kind of just my personal idea of it. I don't think those bugs were necessarily deadly. I think they were more misleading. Because who had a game where there were several reflective objects, including really reflective bugs? I think that was a Mirror Nest Part 2 in Zone 11, and it was meant for Wiress. And now, the Beast one, along with some of the more missing zones, I think I could probably speculate for a little bit longer to try to figure out which of the other tributes it could fit with. But we don't have information on everyone's Hunger Games, unfortunately. Well, those are my thoughts. Tell me yours down in the comments below. Do you think I am completely off the mark and it's just a coincidence? Or do you think you have an idea on what the other zones might hold? As for me, I'm off to fight the moon.